a man-made helping hand to assist the breeding pairs nesting in tough conditions. These artificial nests provide extra protection against the elements, but even more so against predators. The nests are stationed in all the major breeding colonies in South Africa along the east and west coast.
And penguins, if they can't burrow, they're forced to breed on a surface nest. So that means they get very hot in summer. So when they're too hot, the adults will go at sea to cool down, and they leave their eggs or their small chicks, and then predators can come. So gulls or even mongoose on mainland colonies. So by putting a nest on top of them that protect them from the heat, they stay on the nest, and that also protect them from predators. So that's really what we found on Boulders Beach or Stony Point, their mainland colonies. They get targeted by mongoose, by otters, by mole snakes. So those nests are really protecting them nicely.
Penguins are also facing a number of threats, including declining fish stocks, oil spills, and habitat changes linked to climate change. These flightless birds are critical for the coastal ecosystem in which they exist.
And if we should lose a species like penguins, the ecosystem could collapse to an extent. So it's really important to conserve them for their cultural beauty and what they can offer from an ecotourism perspective, education perspective. But also, if we look at the bigger scheme of things, we know climate change is a thing. We know that the oceanic ecosystems are really taking a toll. And should we start removing critical species from those already fragile ecosystems, it could really lead to a lot of damage for other species. So that is why we really want to conserve them.
Here we identify a list of all the threats to penguins, be it from predation, be it the fact that there's not enough good nesting material for them, it could be disease, and then interventions are rolled out. Where we can intervene, we're intervening. Where there's a flood and those chicks need to be rescued and rehabilitated, that is happening. Where chicks are taken out if they're abandoned by their parents, or if there's a flooding event, then those chicks are hand-reared in areas where they are equipped to do that, like sand cob, and then once they're healthy and fledged, they are released back into that colony.
At the current rate of decline, the estimated 10,000 breeding pairs of African penguins will be gone in 10 years' time. Sinethemba Witi, SABC News, Abeja.